Secretary of State Mike Pompeo has made 3 official State Department trips to his home state of Kansas this year.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome. It's awesome to be back home.
The visits have gotten a lot of attention, including from Fox News CEO Rupert Murdoch, who jokingly introduced Pompeo in New York last week as a man of many titles.
Representative Pompeo, Director Pompeo, Secretary Pompeo, Senator Pompeo. President Pompeo.
During his last visit, Pompeo was asked by a reporter whether the impeachment inquiry into the president has affected his political ambitions.
No change. I think I've answered this question. I think this is number 103 or 104 times. My mission set every day when I wake up is incredibly clear. Our task at the State Department is to use all our skill to keep the American people safe, to execute American diplomacy, to make sure that American markets are open for Kansas products all around the world.
Pompeo has repeatedly said he will keep serving as Secretary of State as long as U.S. President Donald Trump keeps him in the job. But experts say he seems to be at least considering a Senate run.
He would argue that this is not keeping him from performing his duties as Secretary of State, but it is a kind of a strange confluence here of a sitting Secretary of State poking around, looking maybe to run for the U.S. Senate.
The impeachment inquiry over the Trump administration withholding military aid to Ukraine could have a negative impact on Pompeo's prospects, Professor Burdett Loomis told VOA.
Honestly, over the last few weeks, couple months, I think there's been some shine taken off the Pompeo tenure as Secretary of State. It's unclear what his role has been in Ukraine, and certainly day in, day out, the lack of morale in the State Department is becoming more and more apparent.
With his role in the Ukraine investigation coming under increasing scrutiny, Pompeo told local journalists that people in Kansas are not focused on what he termed the noise in Washington, D.C. Cindy Saine, VOA News, the State Department.